construction Bridge Y-15 in South Middleton Township. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next, Kirk, are you live with us? Okay. Next, we have a discussion and approval of temporary property owner easement for construction of Bridge Y-15 in South Middleton Township. Kirk, any comment? And we can't hear you, Kirk.
Kirk, hang on a minute.
Hold on just a second.
Say something, Kirk. Yeah, not really. You got your thing turned up there?
It's real loud. That's why you're the IRTO guy. That's what
If he comes in that door, is he?
He's gonna call us.
Okay.
Yeah, call us.
Yeah.
Try it again, Kirk. Try it now.
Yeah, try now, Kirk.
You hear me now?
Get
Yeah,
better.
a little bit better. Keep
Hold on a
going.
minute.
Come on. Don't pop.
Okay, I'll talk a little louder.
There you go.
Right.
We got you.
All right, shut up.
All right. Kirk,
Okay.
Talk to us about the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, the easement that we're requesting action on today is essentially the same as the one you just took action on, but it's for the private property owner at that location. So the easement you just took action on was for the township. This one's for the private property owner that's adjacent to the site as well.
Okay, are there any questions?
Is this the one where we're gonna provide like a $500 amount, or that this is something different?
Yes, correct, Jim. This is one, private property owner, we have $500 we're paying him for the price of the easement.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Next, we have discussion and approval of the Tri-County Planning Commission letter. I'll turn it over to Kurt or Solicitor Brennan.
Keith, you want me to go over first?
You go ahead, yes.
Okay. All right.
Nice try.
Commissioners, as you're aware, we withdrew from the Tri-County Regional Planning Commission effective at the end of 2015. We received a letter recently indicating that, according to the Articles of Agreement, we're responsible for our pro rata share of some debt they have. Their debt, as they're defined, it includes items like their copier lease, pensions for their employees, the cost of their solicitor, rent, and some other issues like that, that after our internal review, we realized that they're not debt as defined by the Pennsylvania Local Government Unit Debt Act. So what we're proposing is just responding to the letter indicating that we have no further financial obligations with Tri-County Regional Planning Commission, but also suggesting that we believe that they owe us 39% of the fund balance that they currently hold, which is a little over about $382,000. So that's our taxpayer dollars that were paid to Tri-County Regional Planning Commission, presumably for service that was never provided. So I think what we're requesting back in this letter is that we take a look at that and see if we're not, in fact, due 39% of that fund balance with our withdrawal in December. So as you can see in the letter, we're basically saying we have no further financial responsibility, and also asking for their prompt return of our approximately $149,000 that we believe we may be entitled to.
Thank you, Kirk. Any questions? Keith, any comment?
No comment, thank you.
All right, the Board of Commissioners has seen the letter. The letter's been approved by our solicitor.
I'll make a motion to approve, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, we have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Thank you, Kurt.
Yep, thanks, guys.
Okay, next, discussion and approval of resolution 2016-4 for Dickinson College financing request. Mr. Gilbert.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I have a few folks with me. That does not mean we want to take your time with the presentation, but we have Bronte Burley Jones, who's Vice President of Finance at Dickinson College, Sean Whitty, who's Associate VP of Finance at the college, and Peter Edelman with Stevens and Lee, who's the bond counsel. We're here to answer any questions that the commissioners may have. I can report that the Cumberland County Municipal Authority approved the financing, and we conducted a TEFRA hearing yesterday, and there were no comments. And briefly, this is just totally refinancing. There's no new projects at the college involved in this matter.
Thank you. Any comments?
And thank you for moving us up on the agenda. Whoever did that.
Wasn't me, it was one of our flanks. All right, any comments?
Just my understanding of, and I read the agreement, and it imposes no liability or obligation on the county.
That's right. Any of the bond purchasers must look to the college and the security provided by the college. There's no pledge of assets or taxing authority of the county or of the Cumberland County Municipal Authority. Simply done to get the tax-free financing advantages to the county.
That's pretty standard for what we do, right?
That's right. For every project that goes to the authority, that's standard. We wouldn't approve anything that's going to subject the county to liability.
And this actually helps then Dickinson to lower its debts.
That's right.
Cost.
Do you know the interest rate difference between non-profit and profit, just so they know?
Oh, it's probably 300 basis points. I mean, it's significant. Yeah.
So it's a good deal for the college.
Glad to help.
Thank you, folks, for coming out. Is there a motion?
So moved.
There's a motion to approve resolution 2016-4. Is there a second? We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
Thank you. Do you mind if we excuse ourselves from meeting?
Feel free.
No, you're required to stay.
We question our decision if you decide.
Thank you very much, folks.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Short meeting.
All right. Next on the agenda, approval of department labor agreement. Is there
Was it you?
anything?
Do we need to review it?
Not necessarily. No. Is there a motion? All right, we have a motion for approval. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Next, we have approval of contract grants, aging and community services under item A. There are 6 items listed. Is there a motion for approval? Second.
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Section B, Bureau of Elections Agreement with Lutheran Church. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Gentlemen, you may, if you're so inclined, to do them all together as one.
All right, it's an old township added.
I apologize for
No,
that.
I shouldn't do that. All right, next on the agenda, we have several additional approval contract grants listed as 14C through 14J. If there are no questions, comments, is there a motion on the remaining items under item 14?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Next, we have approval to authorize advertising. This would be bids to provide oxygen supplies and respiratory therapy services to Claremont Nursing and Rehab Center. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Next on the agenda, approval of capital project request, purchase of a 2016 vehicle for the Bureau of Justice Services, and also similar vehicle for a DA Criminal Investigation Division. Is there a motion?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Next, we have approval to award request for proposal for education services to provide forensic investigation training to West Virginia University for a total of $24,335. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Next, we have an approval of appointments of Adam Smith and Amanda Wright to the Ag Extension Board for a 3-year term commencing 1/1/16, expiring December 31st, 2018. Is there a motion?
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Next, general disbursements, transfer authorization 19A through E. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second to approve.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries. I'd like to report that there was an executive session on February 11th, 2016, 9:50 a.m., February 17th, 2016, at 11:15 a.m. to discuss personnel issues. Next, we have acceptance of monthly reports, coroner, recorder of deeds, register of wills, clerk of court, veterans affairs, and change of assessments for January 2016. Is there a motion?
Just report that we want to approve.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you just want to acknowledge it.
My error. It's been
No, that's
acknowledged.
okay.
Really good.
It's been acknowledged. All right. There will be a request for an executive session after our meeting today to discuss personnel issues. Is there any other business to be brought in front of the board? Hearing and seeing none, have a motion for adjournment.